Lindita Torres-Winters is an Aurora businesswoman who happens to be great in the kitchen.
Yes, and she cooked up some sizzling fajitas last week, and now she's sharing the perfect side dish to go along with them.
Hola and welcome to Lindita's Kitchen. I am Lindita, and today we're going to be making some calabacitas, okay? So it's a great zucchini dish, and so I'm going to show you how to make it. So let's get started. What you'll need is a half a yellow onion, okay? I've kind of diced it already a little bit, so I want to go ahead and just use half an onion. What we'd like to do is add a little olive oil. I prefer the olive oil over canola oil only because I don't like the corn flavor to it. So use about a tablespoon of the olive oil, okay? And then you want to just marinate or saute your onion. Just like that. And then we want to use 3 medium-sized, actually these are kind of small, zucchini, okay? So if they're small like this, you want to go with 4, okay? We want to cut the ends, obviously, cut it in half. And then what you want to do is just nicely dice, not too thin because you want it to preserve the flavors in here of the zucchini. Before I add my zucchini, I like to add my corn. You're going to use 1 can of the kernel corn, drained, and just add it right into the onion mixture. You get those to blend a little on the caramelized. You want it to caramelize a little bit. Okay. And while that is cooking like that, you want to add some of your spices. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is just add a little pinch of pepper and a little bit of salt. Sal y pimienta, as we say at home. Okay? Oh, that smells wonderful. And now we're going to go ahead and add our zucchini. Like I said, let's add that right in. This makes a wonderful side dish for any of your meat dishes. Or even if you're vegetarian, this is a great recipe for you. You can have it as a meal in itself. I do. And you don't need to really add any liquid to this recipe because the zucchini has a lot of liquid in the vegetables, so you don't really have to worry about that. And of course, I'm going to add a little juice to it, and that's Lindita salsa. And I am using the mild. I use a half a cup, or use your favorite salsa. But this has got all your ingredients already kind of ready to go, so you don't have to add too much. This is an easy dish. So we're going to add a half a cup. Let's stir it around and bring it up to like a medium heat. Okay, so now we've got our calabacitas, our zucchini, pretty much cooked, softened up. So what we want to do is just go ahead and add the cheese for the final touch. And I'm using about a half a cup of the grated cheese, Mexican. And then you want to add a little cilantro. Oh, yeah. And, you know, to your liking, because I love cilantro, and I could have a lot more in here, but now just about a half a teaspoon. Go ahead and cover it, turn it off, and we'll be ready to serve it up in a little bit. And now we are ready to serve this up. And like I said, it goes great with any dish, any meat dish, but also by itself. And we're going to just happen to add it to our fajitas. And I'm ready to eat. How about you? Well, here's my wonderful dish of calabacitas, of course, with my famous fajitas. Enjoy, and we're going to see you next week. For this recipe and many more, visit linditasalsa.com.
The whole crew gets so hungry after watching this segment. Well, next week, Lindita will show us an easy recipe for stacked enchiladas that you will absolutely love.